Oh my god.
This is a bit wild.
I hope we're live somehow. But hello friends, welcome back to another SimpleMMO stream. We do this twice a week, Monday and Thursdays at 7 p.m. US Eastern. I'm Paisen. That's Crazy Fi over there.
I'm pinging everything again.
All right. So a little something happened. We were in the studio and we were like, chat's not loading because we see Chubby Ninja saying hello, we see Crystal saying hello, we see Keeban, Silverwolf, and then as we go live, it said broadcast not available. So we had to delete the old one and then just go live from, as they're saying in global, live from the hip. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep.
we're back. Sorry for shaking things up. We have no idea what happened. I don't know. We've had some really fun things happen to us when we use streaming software, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Good to see everyone here. If people are lost, if you see them in global or in your guild Discord saying what the hell happened, direct them back here, and we'll appreciate it. But Crazy Fi, I know you're pinging away, but how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Just counting down the days till I get to meet my baby boy. Really,
I am your baby boy.
Come let me coddle you.
I
got a bunch of little rattlers and passies for you. Come here.
Where's my? Should we make real quick? Should we make a Couch Cat onesie? Would you actually buy Couch Cat merch if we made?
I would immediately buy a Couch Cat onesie, 100%.
Because you're slacking on the merch game there, brother. I don't want to. I'm not monitoring you or anything, but I'm kidding. Okay, but go on. Go on. It's exciting times.
Yeah, I'm kind of checked out at work because I'm ready to be off work to take care of my
You took
kiddo.
leave, right? You were like prepared to take like 3 months of leave, and now you're back, right?
Yeah.
So what does that do to your psyche?
This entire week at work, I have not done much of anything, and thankfully, my coworkers are like, you know, they're like, oh, we'll take over everything that you're doing. Don't worry about it. And then people don't come to me anymore, and they just go to my coworkers. I'm like, this is nice. I could just focus on things I need to do, and maybe I could take baby leave.
Yeah, it was Amelia's idea, by the way.
Yeah, baby onesie would be amazing. My baby would rock the shit out of that every time he's out of the house. Just saying.
Just shits his pants in this with that onesie.
Oh, absolute blowouts.
Inspired by Ubi.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I've been watching a shit ton of Psych. It's one of my favorite shows. I'm finally in season 3, dude. Mid season 3.
Nice.
So been watching a lot of Psych. I've been also going down nostalgia lane on YouTube watching Sugar Pine 7. So
Lord,
my wife hates me because of all the sayings that I got from that. Yeah, so I've just been chilling. I've been reading some good books, hanging out with guilds, of course. I'm in a bunch of Discord servers right now, hanging out with Rad, Rain Factory. Wolf has been one of my favorites so far. Yeah, so I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm stoked. I'm here. I'm wearing the TPC shirt. Hard to see from here, but in the link down below, you can go to our store and see the first shirt of our guild series. I know Rain Factory is going to take 20 years to give me a design, but I did see that Wolf is interested, so hopefully we can get something for them. King Cow's used Adobe for the gradient, but I think I can find a way to use Canva or something for the gradient, to get Wolf's gradient and put it on a shirt. So yeah, just hanging out. Doing good. I'm also excited to talk about the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. Monday.
Hell yeah!
We were observing a holiday, a very special holiday to us. And now we're back. ready to chill with all of our friends. So before we get into it, let's see who's in chat. Everyone else I called out before our stream died. Thank you, and also shout out to Crystal. Crystal bought a cup of coffee. The link's down below if you feel the need to donate or help us out. That's one of the ways to do it. Either it's merch,
Very kind.
donating coffee, because I run on coffee, and liking the video and subscribing like right now. Anyway, Amelia's here. Hello, Amelia, the guild leader of Rain Factory, also known as Rune Factory if I'm drunk enough. Dagon is here from Wolf, and he says, I am the only one here. Yeah, he was here during the dark times when we reset the stream. Man, me and Crazy Fi were like, what the just happened? Nauri is here. Good to see Nauri. So also shout out to our YouTube mods, Dagon and Nauri, of course, YouTube modding it up. We have Silver Wolf and Wolf here. Way to reset everyone, I know. The great reset. We have Father Canopy here from Ornate Gardens, Greenhouse, whichever one he chooses for the week. We have, of course, Crystal. Shout out to you again. We have Soph here. Soph is just always reminding me how weird they can be. Just kidding. Mamo is here. That's awesome. We haven't seen Mamo around recently, and it's good that you're here. James is back, which I can't believe you're showing your face, James. You don't show up for COD anymore. You barely play Idle Clans. I don't know what you're doing here, dude. Fred is here. And he says, sorry, I was hacking y'all looking to increase cult position to first. So that explains it. Fred, I thought you quit this game. Another YouTube mod who I should probably fire at this point, but good to see Fred. Tio is here. One of the best YouTube mods we have, hands down. There was a ping Amelia, but it was a ping to a dead stream because everything broke. I'm now catching up to messages. It's really I'm going to speed forward because then everyone's freaking out. And then we have Devin here. I don't want to say the full name, but you can change your nickname in YouTube. You just go to settings and account real quick. But it's Boontai from BA. It's good to see you, Boontai. You're actually one of the few BA people who are nice to me, so I'll take it. Theron is here, of course. Woo woo! Let me get some wolves here, brother.
Oh my god.
Sarek is here. And Father says, how do I get a shirt made? So, Father, right now, we're keeping it very simple. We're going for the abbreviated guild tag in the front, and then on the back, it's spelled out the guild name just right in the center of the back, right at the, like, I don't know, shoulders. Like if you squat and you put the bar in that sweet spot, the shelf as we call it, it's right there. It's on our website. You can see the design. If you want your gradient, if your guild even has a gradient, I just need the gradient color. If you're cool with a simple color, that's fine. And do one of two things. So either supply a gradient or a font color. And if I can't do gradients, I'll let you know, and then we'll go from there. And then also pick the color shirt because we only want to do one colorway per guild. So if you want white font, red shirt, tell me that. Gradient, blue shirt, tell me that, and we'll go from there.
He said, can I get the Ornate family instead since I have 2 guilds?
Create abbreviation for the front, and yeah, I guess you could. But yeah, Gaseric's here. Good to see ya. What else? Oh, I'm caught up. And
There you
Boontai
go.
changed your name. Hell yeah, Boontai.
A rare moment in life, folks.
So what is that?
Paisen's caught up.
TOF, TOF, the Ornate family. I mean, that works. And on the back, that's pretty clean.
Yeah, I like Ornate family.
Can we get H&H safety orange shirts? You can get grayscale for a gravestone because you're fucking dead. Okay. All right. Sorry, that was a little too much. I love Pratt. I love Pratt so much. I'm so sorry.
God damn.
Yeah, Fufu new stream. Everyone in if you're in global, can you direct people to the stream? I'm pretty sure I can post the link in game. I just don't want some new like advisor to tell me that's wrong when it's right. Okay. Anyway, so tonight, what are we doing? This is our Seasonal Guild Leaderboard report. We are tracking the past 7 days of activity of the top 25 guilds through our spiffy tracker provided by Yomu. Yeah, real spiffy. Provided by Yomu. He created it specifically for us to make our lives easier when Mike transitioned. When Mike did the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard in game. So that's what we're going over tonight. If you're here representing your guild, let it be known. If you have any news or tidbits to share with us while we're going through the leaderboard, say it in chat, and we'll go over it. I also have some quotes from some guild leaders to go over tonight, and some general notes that have been passed on to me from guild leadership. That could be an officer or a co-lead. But yeah, Crazy Fi.
Yeah.
If you have nothing else to say, if you want to launch the YouTube portion, so from here we're going to go over the leaderboard, and I'm going to split that and put it as a solo YouTube video so you can share to your guildmates later. But if you want to, take it from here, Crazy Fi.
Absolutely. I can do
Absolutely,
that.
brother. And let's get some music. Let's get some music because that exploded too when where were you when the stream
Everything exploded.
Yeah. 2023.
The great stream explosion. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5th report of the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard of the Spring Split. This week, Thursday, June 1st, 2023, we'll be covering the report of the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard in-game for SimpleMMO. So without further ado, let's go ahead and share my screen. As you can see, this is a Seasonal Guild Leaderboard, like I've said several times now. Let's see how many times I can say it. Seasonal Guild Leaderboard, brought to you by CouchCat, provided by Leaderboard, provided by Yobu.
Are you okay?
Lots of words. Without further ado, if you have... Okay, actually, no. Take a step back. If you're new here, 1, welcome. 2, CouchCat Leaderboard here. We have top 25 guilds, 5 tiers from Celestial on down to Trash, and we have 5 guilds in each tier. And we like to be a little spicy around here for this. So let's go ahead and actually jump into this. First and foremost, we have the Celestial tier. This is your top 5 guilds here. In total, we have Babel as number 1, as always. We have the Forest coming up real quick behind them. We have Wolfblood holding that 3rd place. Rain Factory going to be in 4th forever. And Golden Arrows at the 5th position.
Not the $30 coffee mug, please.
Yeah, my take on this, first and foremost, holy shit, the Force is riding to catch up to Babel. That's impressive. Babel might not be number 1 next week, which is crazy to think about, considering they absolutely destroyed the original SGL. And honestly, I thought that they were going to just take it away after like week 3 of the Spring Split SGL. But here we have the Forest putting in work and only 4 mil behind Babel. That's impressive, and that should be motivation enough right there. And Wolfblood isn't that far off either. They're only, what is that, 11 mil EXP from the first place? We see this in the weekly guild stats. Go check out that video, by the way, that just was released.
That's a good one.
We see this in weekly guild stats where 11 mil is easy for these guilds to get. These top 3 guilds traditionally get that. Yeah, I think like Green Phoenix is saying, if Babel slacks off a little bit and the Forest grinds out this next week, they can take number 1 spot. Not by much, but they could take it. And that would be huge, because that would be the first time we see in the Spring Split SGL that there's another guild other than Babel in first place. And then the Force has got to watch out for Wolfblood, because honestly, they're coming. They're coming.
You got it so small, dude. I was like, what are you doing?
Hey, man, everyone wants to see the board.
No, dude, you're so good looking that you need to show your face. You know what I mean?
You're right. It's, the hair.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Rain Factory, props to them. They're constantly I think they're going to hold out on 4th place. I think they're just constant. Golden Arrows, I think they're dead. I absolutely do. So, I mean, it's obvious they haven't really done much. So, and we'll showcase that in the next tier, but I don't want to get to that yet. So,
yeah. Yeah, I just want to say, if you're not watching the weekly guild stats video, it's the perfect primer for this stream, which is the following day. It really showcases what EXP is being earned for the current week. and not just what we're going over for the 7 days. It really gives you a real glance at who's moving and who's not. And yeah, unfortunately, we have some guilds on here tonight that are just kind of like dead in the water right now. But I want to say this. EXP, the gap is closing, but we're so early into the season. And Alucard has said it before. I have said it before. It's all about timing. It's all about pace. So, could Force take number 1? Yeah, I could see that because it's 3 months. It's a 3-month long season. The goal is who can hold it, right at the finish line. But, to your point, Crazy Fi, I did not expect anyone, especially from the true, season 0 when Couch Cat did this thing on her own. I couldn't imagine anyone taking, Babel's spot after they overtook Forest. But yeah, I think what's cool about this, there's so much time, which is good and bad, but you'll get to see other guilds. If they have the potential, they're going to touch that number 1 or number 2 spot. Wolf has it in them. They have the dog in them, if you know what I mean. And it's not autistic. It's the dog. You know what I mean? Okay. And then Forest, they're not dead. And they're behind Babel. And if Babel so chooses to rest up, you know what I mean? Forest could take number 1. But who's going to keep it? It's still up in the air. Rain Factory. Yeah, that is going to be one expensive mug. For those of you who don't know, Amelia and I did a bet. If they hold Celestial at the very end, she gets a mug. I will buy her a mug from the Couch Cat store, and I'm probably going to regret that. And then Golden Arrows, yeah. So it's too soon to say, but I don't know if they'll be in Celestial for much longer. So I was playing COD with Ace last weekend, and that dude, he said he has been inactive for 5 days. Like, he deleted it from his phone. He needed to take a break. And I don't know if Ace steps away. I don't know who steps up. Because we know, Ajit is kind of like the advisor. Like, he's funneling resources into the guild, but I don't think he's like actively leading. So very interesting stuff there with Golden Arrows. Sad to see, honestly, because season 0 was such a huge season for them. For Wolf, I actually got a quote from Dazed, and Dazed says, "We're doing great, and I believe we can keep closing the gap between us and the Forest. Early in the season, I thought we would be stuck at number 3, but these past couple of weeks have proved otherwise. We are definitely competing with the top 2 now. Keep it up, Wolfblood." And that's him to his guild and on the last 7 days of progress. And then also for Rain Factory, I have some words from Amelia, who said, "Everyone had a good grind for the boost and are leveling nicely. We may not be super guild like Wolf, Babel, or Forest, but we're consistent and slowly growing," which is exactly what you want. You want to grow into the season. You don't want to burn out, right? So
Absolutely.
Good on them. And if you're a guild leader and have things to say about the last 7 days of progress before the stream, if you're close to me, DM me in Discord. If you're not, DM me in game. Give me a blurb, and we'll make sure to read it as we go through the leaderboard.
Yeah,
that's
to hear
all
about the guild leader thoughts.
Yeah, and that's all I really have for Celestial. It's not always exciting here, but it's good to see that within the tier itself, big guilds are still, competing against each other.
Absolutely.
But there is an event coming up. We have no idea what it is, so that's sweet. But maybe that'll change things. Maybe when guilds have appeared to be resting, they're preparing for the event grind that always comes. So
that could definitely happen. I'm excited to see what that will look like. I will say, I'll throw this out here for all those dead Golden Arrows players out there. If you're interested in finding a retirement home because your guild is now dead, Couch Cat Gaming is a place for you. All we do is task every week, and we just keep it slow and steady. We don't burn out ever. We are
drink sparkling water.
And all you gotta do is hang out and kill some NPCs every once in a while. So, if you're tired of your dead guild at Golden Arrows, come check out Couch Cat Gaming.
Agent, if you're tired of fucking failing, come on over to Couch Cat, where you'll never be on the leaderboard until we make our own retired leaderboard.
The expectations are low.
Yeah. So true.
Anyways, yeah,
Tio
this
can
is at
confirm.
chat now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tio
confirm.
could definitely confirm. Part of Couch Cat Gaming, best advisor in game as well. Yeah, special tier for dead guilds. Put yours in there. Absolutely, neons. um, yeah. Or as Amelia said, anyone need an active guild, you come to RF. Yeah, so if you want to be active, go to Reinforce, whatever. But if you want to be a retired guild and just do tasks,
wouldn't be my number one choice. I tell
wouldn't
you
be.
that.
I'm maybe a little biased. Couch Cap, whatever. But yeah, there we go. All right, let's move. Okay, actually, remember, 23.4 mil is the number to beat to get into Celestial. So let's go on to Legendary, which is our next tier here. And oh boy, we actually have some movement here. First and foremost, Heaven and Hell has moved up one position from last week at 22.1 mil. So they're only 2.2 mil or whatever I said away from getting into Celestial. We could see Heaven and Hell coming back to Celestial when they originally were, way back when in the beginning of the original SGL.
For like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So they could have a come up again, even though Paisen keeps calling them a dead guild. Somehow they keep rising from the ashes.
They're just freaking dead. They're shitters.
This means that Prostor has been knocked down one after their grind last week. Did I call him Rainforest?
Did you call him Rainforest?
Did I?
Rune Factory,
Rainforest, Rain Factory. It's all the same, RF, guys.
Or as Amelia likes to say, Rain Fook.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Legendary tier here. So, right. Prostor's dropped down one after their crazy climb. Not too crazy, but it was a good climb from last week. Murder the Universe holding steady in the 8th place. Nice to say Yi holding steady in that 9th place. Merry Men of SimpleMMO have moved up 2 positions to break into the Legendary tier. And I cannot say this enough. Merry Men, I love it. I love the concept of Merry Men of SimpleMMO. This is an OG guild from the beginning of the game, coming back and absolutely devastating the leaderboard. Number 10th on the leaderboard already? That's awesome to see. I love seeing that. I could see them get mid-pack of Legendary tier next week. I want to see that. I want to see them continue that grind. I don't think they'll make Celestial tier. I'll say it right now. I think they have a ceiling. It's going to be hard to break. Prove me wrong. I don't know.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but you're not going to. And then we have a great comment here from Frisson. Forgive me if I.
Yeah, I just imagine them all unsupervised. Like, what do we do?
Yeah. Asmar, God damn it, I can never get this right. Has been busy this week for work. We in Prostor are unsupervised right now, so that's why they dropped down one. One of their fearless leaders has left them unsupervised. But yeah, keeping with the slander here before it comes out that all Merryman members are botting.
Where were you?
Green Phoenix is saying, we would need more whales to break into Celestial. Yeah, that sounds about right. Running a guild is expensive. Running a guild at a top level is incredibly expensive.
Yeah. And I think I'll have an article about that coming out in the future, but it's definitely a discussion we need to talk more about. Like we've seen it in chat, we've seen it in our stream when we talk about these subjects. But it might actually be a problem where it kills the competition in Seasonal Guild Leaderboards, where Ace stepped away because it was too much for him. So Yep. And we've how many people? I mean, King Cows, another guild leader that's close to us, and it's and Alec jokes about it all the time, but it's damn, it takes a lot, and maybe it shouldn't be that way, especially if you want to promote competition in a Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. But
yep. And Crystal Croft is saying, running 24-hour raids all the time takes funds, but we hit level 100 today very soon, so that's great to hear. Yeah.
Okay.
Too many diamonds needed. Yeah, absolutely. So what's your take?
So Legendary, I think, is one, I think it's hard to get into Legendary, and 2, I think it's hard to break out above Legendary. So this is, if you're Legendary right now, be proud of that. It's truly the gap from, the bottom tiers, or like as Crazy Fi likes to call it, the trash tiers. So if you're legendary right now, be proud. I have earned EXP turned on for my view. And I just want to go over that. Heaven and Hell earned 6.5 mil in the last 7 days. Golden Arrows has only earned 4.6. Shocking.
That could push them into Celestial right there.
Yeah, and Rain Factory only earned 5.6. So 4 and 5 are not as secure as we think. I think given a time, we could see some guilds threatening. I mean, obviously number 5, but number 4, it could be threatened. And for the love of God, please, I don't want to have to pay a $40 coffee mug. Prostar,
somebody take out Rain Factory.
Yeah, Prostar earned 4.6. Murder of the Universe earned a 4.4. Knights Who Say Ye, who are still alive somehow, earned 2 mil, and Merry Men earned 4.5. My take here: Heaven and Hell, how are you not dead yet? I think Pratt does it despite me. But also, I have some news from Prostor, or for Prostor, from Asmar. I'm so sorry, dude. He says they had just recently defeated Golden Arrows and Rune. I almost said Rain Factory. It was a close war in Rain Factory, but those are 2 guilds you don't expect a legendary guild to knock out. So that was just a couple days ago. We're not going to see that, but that's sick. Prostor is making...
Yeah.
2 Golden Arrows and Rain Factory, the number 4 and 5, and they beat them.
It would be cool. Okay, let me say this. Great job on beating Rain Factory, because they are a solid 4th place Celestial tier guild. But Golden Arrows, come on, that's like beating the dead horse, right?
How dare you, dude? How dare you?
It would have been amazing if they had said we beat Golden Arrows at their prime, like dude, the original SGL when they were in 3rd place. If they had said that, that would have been amazing. But this Golden Arrows, this 5th place, about to die off into legendary tier and fall further along the leaderboard. Rain Factory, I will give them a lot of props for that. That's amazing. But I'm pretty sure Couch Cat Gaming Guild could absolutely beat Golden Arrows at this rate. So what's the point?
Amelia says because they have Kasua. Cough. Amelia, stop being a bad sport. No one wants to talk to you when you act like that. What else? Yeah, so that was the news for Prostor. I think they're strong contenders for Legendary. Heaven and Hell, I still have no idea why they're boosted right now. QD doesn't even play the game. Nauri doesn't play the game. I am still so shocked that they're hanging in there. And I thought Pratt was basically disappeared for his job right now. But I'm waiting to see who gets kicked out. Murder of the Universe, they showed promise last season near the tail end. They kicked it in the gear. They were kind of riding the tails of the latest event, and they stayed active, right? But Yi, I'm expecting Yi to get knocked down by Merrymen. Murder of the Universe, I don't think they'll be able to hold above Merrymen for long, and I think that's where they'll settle. They'll settle below Prostor. So yeah, that's my take for Legendary. It's a tier that you fight to the death to get in, and then it's good luck getting out. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
The only way you're getting out of Legendary is if you go inactive and your guild just decays down our leaderboard for the next 2 months.
Yeah, that's for sure. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. It seems like a lot of Merrymen are coming to the stream.
Fuck. Jimmy is in the chat. Jimmy from Merrymen, this wild ape. He's here. Welcome to the stream. AFK Machine from Rad. Radiant Dawn is here. AFK Machine, if you go into settings and account, you can change your nickname to your in-game username to protect yourself there, bud. But good to see you. Rad is awesome. And of course, shout out to QD, one of our mods. All right, that's all I got for Legendary.
All right. Let's go on to the next tier, our 3rd tier here, which is Epic. That's our 11 through 15 positions. So what does this look like? We have Still Friendly, who got dropped down from Legendary because of the Merrymen. We have Gorilla Wizards, who've dropped down in position from 11 to 12 because of Merrymen's movement. We have Friendly 2 is holding on. the 13th place. We have Radiant Dawn, who is moving up to or not moving up. They're not going anywhere. They're at 14, but they have the potential to move up next week to 13 because they're so close to Friendly 2. And then we have the Crimson Tower holding on to that 15th place.
Yeah.
So good. First and foremost, good to see that the Crimson Tower has not changed their name again.
Oh, dude, if they change the name one more time, I could not. I would refuse to even say it.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. No. I don't know. It's interesting. If we go back to seeing what the bottom is for Legendary, it's 12.6. So still Friendly has a potential to climb back into Legendary. Yeah. I don't think they're necessarily, stuck in this epic tier. That being said, I do think Merry Men are going to grind a lot. So I don't know. The odds of them actually getting in there is going to be really low.
They'll get in there if and when they push E down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're a strong contender to get pulled up, if you know what it.
Yeah.
We still say that term in ranked play, like pulling you up. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean, not much to talk about this. I think again, Radiant Dawn is our first PvE guild. And they hold the 14th place. Yeah, they're really good.
Really good. In the weekly
to all the
guild,
other PvE guilds.
In the weekly guild video, they are the top PvE right now.
For the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty standard tier right here. Not much movement other than getting knocked down a little bit because Merry Men's climb, but yeah, not much to say here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's mainly just guilds getting pushed down. Guerrilla Wizards and still Friendly. A little decay action going on here. They are still earning EXP, okay? So we have, and it's drastically different even from Legendary. So we have 1.7 earned by Still Friendly, 1.7 earned by Guerrilla Wizards, 1.1 by Friendly 2, 2 mil from Radiant Dawn, which is huge for a PvE guild, and 2.5 mil earned from the Crimson Tower. Not huge, but again, this is kind of like the calm before the storm. We'll see what this event is next week, and we'll see how that affects the guilds, if it's good enough to affect guilds. And the uptick in players and their activity. But yeah, Epic kind of boring this time around, but out of like whatever weeks we have to cover, it's expected. The next tier though, there's a lot of green there. So
the juicy tier.
Yeah, let's move on to the elite tier.
Let's do it. Let's move on. Actually, hold on one sec. Is this the first time that we've seen 2 different friendly guilds in the same tier?
I think so.
I think this might be the very first time we've seen it. Usually they're spread out amongst the different tiers.
Yeah, you don't notice how many friendlies there are until you're like, until you go in every tier and you're like, why is there another friendly here? But now, now they're in direct competition of each other.
Yep. All right. Finally, let's move on to the 4th tier, the elite tier here. Number to beat, 7.5 mil. This is the elite tier, 16 through 20. Mm-hmm. So first and foremost, we have Solid Step moving up 1.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. They barely moved up, but I mean, a move is a move,
I'll
regardless
take it,
of what you say. Peaceful Crusade dropping down 1, which is sad to see. Oh damn, that is some trash talking right there. That's what I like to see.
Fired from Instant Flare.
Ornate Garden crushing it, moving up
Greenhouse?
2 positions.
Greenhouse.
God damn it! I saw the
restart the stream. Everyone will restart the stream again.
The Ornate family.
Rain
moving
Factory
up
Guild
2
and the
positions.
gosh darn Ornate Garden.
They're all the same.
I thought Natalie was drunk, but I think you're fucking drunk.
Dude, too many Celsius, I guess. I don't know.
I just poured it in my eyes.
Yeah. Ingelsmod, if that's how you pronounce the name.
Ingelsmond.
No idea.
Engelsmond.
The biggest climb out of this entire week's update. They have the biggest climb at 6th position, which is impressive.
Insane.
Incredibly impressive.
Fucking just die already, dude. What the fuck? You were dead for a whole season, and then you come back. Will you just decide already?
And then Manatee's Cove, which we've talked about, how they're getting serious, wanting to do things, and they have moved up 3 positions as well.
Yeah.
So they both, so Inglesmod and Manatee's Cove have broken into the elite tier and pushed down folks into the rare tier or the trash tier. As
that's the next slide is pretty fucking sad, but we'll take a leap for now.
Yeah. I will say a lot of movement in this tier. I love this tier. We've always talked about how this tier is probably the favorite tier because there's always movement. And I guarantee you we'll see a lot of movement next week with how close the EXP is. There's a mil difference between 20th and 16th. That's insane to me because they could get that, they're pretty easily. They're not, I'm pretty sure they're all PvP minus TPC, but I don't even count TPC at this point.
Oh,
they're dead.
Damn, dude.
Unfortunate. My friends at TPC, I'm so sorry. It seems like your guild is dying off. Again, if you'd like to retire, we have a retirement
guild
Cat Gaming. All we do is tasks. So, PvE. We are PvE. You're not going to get anything different here. Just saying. Watch out, world. Couch Cat Gaming is coming back, baby. Not really.
My god. Has baby disappears for 5 years. Hey, you guys want to start up Couch Cat again? It's like the game's dead.
We'll be number 1 at that point. Anyways, yeah, I love this tier. I can't even tell you a prediction in this tier. I don't it's the amount of movement. It could change. The event coming up could absolutely change everything about this tier. Yeah. I love it. So, yeah. What are your thoughts?
I'm glad Solid Step's moving up. They barely moved up, like you said, but they're one of the guilds that I keep my eye on as PvE. Solid dudes over there. No pun intended. TPC, that is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. I am super close to King Cows. I have a whole fanfic with TPC. I love Sentinel. I love Loch Ness. Rice, Sassima. Like, what is going on? And, I hang out on their Discord, and I saw that Loch Ness actually officially took over TPC in the interim. Right. King Cows is taking a break indefinitely. He's pulling a fucking James right now. What was their fucking guild called again? Midnight Rain?
Yeah, Midnight Rain.
So King House is resting up right now, but Loch Ness is officially in charge. She was actually going to come on tonight to talk a little bit about TBC, but then she got deathly ill. Can't make it. That's a bad omen. It's a sign that TBC is officially dead. But we'll see. The season's young, but it's not looking good. Especially when the guild leader goes, mental doom. We see it on the LCS stage all the time. Yep. Which is actually the whole LCS is going boom right now.
Yeah, the whole LCS is going mental boom.
Maybe that's a good. Is that going to happen to the pro players in SimpleMMO? Will we all go boom too? I don't know. But Ornate Greenhouse. Yeah. I like Father Canopy. I like Mother Root. So whichever guild they get behind, I'm rooting for, and as long as one of them is on the leaderboard, I'm happy. So Ornate Greenhouse, I'll take it. They're solid dudes over there and dudettes. Engelsmon, don't know how to say your name. I wish you just weren't in Elite anymore. Between you and Marshmon, I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. But you're here. You jumped 6 spots. Good for you. Be proud of yourself. Manatee's Cove. Ubi and Manatee are running this guild. Ubi, we were supposed to do a coffee stream the 10th. We're going to have to move it. He's going on holiday. But Manatee's Cove, they're taking a serious run at it, and they're actually getting farther than, I don't even know how to say Jihan's guild and Mamo's guild, Aquathenian or whatever.
Yeah.
This is, in my mind, Manatee's Cove is what Aquathenian should be.
Shit. Mamo, you hearing this?
The Ocean Aesthetic Guild that they all got together after the failures of Limits Guild, Most Valued, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So MV. So they got together and they're like, let's just do this shit for real, but they didn't do anything with it. Manatee was like, I want to lead a guild. Ubi was like, I like Manatee, and now they're in elite tier. So it just shows if you have the time for it, because not everyone has the time to lead a guild. But if you put in the work and you get people that will put in the work with you, you can break the top 25.
And you just need a mod to abuse the leaderboard.
Yeah, and you just need a mod to shit in your pillow. I mean, what more would you need? Ubi shits in
and
my
every
pillow
player
daily.
that's better than them.
Yeah, and maybe you need a whale.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need a whale.
Yeah.
Listen, there's mercenary whales out there. Just send them a DM. Just pay
I
them
heard
for a week.
King Cows is getting paid to go over to Babel on that at this point. That's why he's abandoned TPC.
Yeah, I know you're trying to make fun of James right now. Okay, I don't even think James is keeping up in Babel either.
No.
AFK Machine Rad top 10 soon, and I believe it. Rad is freaking rad. Okay,
They're gonna do it. They're gonna need a lot of work. That's a hot take. You're not making top 10. I'll call it right now.
And Sandy Manti
Your
says
PvE.
I need
Nice try.
I need
Know
a
your
whale.
place.
I need a whale, but fucking Dagon is like, don't you have freaking Ubi? Yes, that's true. He has a whale. But that's all I have for Elite. It's one of our favorites. It's a revolving door. And all these guilds have potential. It's sad to see. I mean, here, before we move on, and again, I want to say this. I have screenshots. I will have a blog post up for reference.
Yep.
Of total and earned EXP. So for the earned EXP, before we move on from Elite, almost 1 mil earned by Solid Step, a measly 591,000 EXP earned by TPC. Half the EXP, Orna Greenhouse, 1.1 mil, Angles Mod, 1.6, Manatee's Cove, 1.2. So not even 1 mil EXP broken in Elite. I think TPC is on for a straight drop. So that's all I
think everyone here minus TPC.
They've earned their spot in Elite, but not TPC. TPC fell into Elite.
Yeah, they're crashing. You know, they're like a plane on fire. It's just going down. Let's move on to the very last tier, and this is probably the saddest tier. Again, 4.0 mil to be. Yeah, this is the crash pad for all the planes that are on fire right now.
This is where you decay out, dude. This is look at the red. It's Christmas.
Red.
What? What was that, dude?
A lot of red. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the rare tier, the trash tier, the where everyone goes to die tier. If you're in the favor of, hey, I like that, Nally. If you're in favor of just losing, this is where you belong. This is the last top 25. This is the last 5 guilds in the top 25 set. So, number 21 position, we have the Titans with 4 mil guild EXP. Shelved themselves after they got poached by Babel, supposedly. Allegedly.
Too soon, dude.
But honestly, I like poaching, so all for it.
It's against the rules, though. It's literally against US.
You know what? If anyone wants to get poached out there by Couch Cat Gavy, let me know and I will go poach you.
You know, I did bring up. I was like,
jokes.
I was like, would staff care about poaching? And it's a possibility if they care about someone using the same IP as you, so or playing from the same IP. So I wonder if it truly. But if you poach someone outside of the game in Discord, whatever, because you know, SimpleMMO staff has no business knowing what you're doing in your social setting. But like, if you poach people in a Discord DM, who's gonna fucking know? So how do you like
the definition of poaching anyways? Like what is that line? Like, oh, I just became friends with someone in Babel and so I want to join Babel? Or is it, you know, I got some free diamonds, boy, why don't you come into this back alley and join Babel or whatever it may be, you know, like or join
I can pay your rent. I can pay your rent this month if you fucking come over here and step.
You could be a retirement guild right now.
we need an insider, okay? Chat, volunteer, Babel, you're going to have like 20 applications tonight. No, just kidding. But yeah,
you've been saying, aren't the poaching rules mainly just in regards to unsolicited advertisements. What is
Yeah, I
an
think so.
unsolicited advertisement? Like,
So like what, you DM someone and be like, hey, I see you're in heaven and hell. They're a bunch of stinkers. Do you want to come join Gold and Arrows? Like that?
I don't know. I'm gonna go poach someone to see what happens.
Yeah. Mallory, I'm poaching you right now in game.
No, I can't. Please, again, no ban. Yeah. So, I love that Manatee saying I took pleasure in deranking the Titans. That's awesome.
That
I
feels
love
good,
that
doesn't
trash
it?
talk.
That really
Yeah.
feels good.
Hey, that's got to be amazing.
I'm just surprised Manatee hasn't gotten hit by a boat yet. I'm just really surprised.
Oh damn.
Damn.
So yeah, let's talk about the rest of this trash.
Yeah, let's talk
tier.
about the actual leaderboard.
We have Friendly, 3.9, moving down 4 places. That's a rough drop. That is, I'm pretty sure, our biggest drop of the week. And that is the 3rd Friendly Guild. Oh, I know we talked about this in the original SGL, right? Friendly, we thought was going to drop all the way off the leaderboard, and then it came back. And then this season spring split, they're doing all right. They came out with a strong-ish start, if you will, compared to the original SGL, and now they're falling back down again.
Dude, I still don't know. Every week it's like it resets in my mind, like because like I talk to Sunny like once a month. I still don't know which Friendly Guild's supposed to be active. Because only one of them was like super active, and I still can't tell from looking at the leaderboard. You know what I mean? And that's a bad thing.
I think it's still Friendly, but Friendly is a PvE guild now. They transitioned during the original SG.
Okay.
Yeah. So they are PvE, so it is harder to climb, right? But still, like, I don't know. I hope they stay in the top 25.
I'll forget next week.
And Kevin's confirming, yeah, basically the rules just say that you can't send an unprompted message to people about joining your guild. And you can't send invites to people who are in a guild, which I don't think is possible. So, truly...
just do it on Discord. Have a good time.
Valve's done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Nor do I think that they have done anything wrong. It's just people are being salty in the Titans.
Yeah, you think... and if they did, you think they're dumb enough to do it in Discord? Or outside of Discord? No. Yeah. I mean, maybe Tiger. Because Tiger is literally a tiger who uses ChatGPT to type in Discord. You still can't convince me Tiger's a human. Even though he's hung out with us in VC. You can't convince me.
Yeah.
All right, back to Rare.
Yeah, back to Rare. We have Dusk, which we thought was a cool name for a guild when the first week. We're like, wow,
we feel dumb now.
But that's amazing. We were 1 for 2. We had Radiant Dawn, we had Dusk. And Dusk is, Dusk is Dusk. In that 23 position, moving down 1. Cheese Cult, another one that's just dropping. So there's that. Unfortunately, I love the name Cheese Cult. I hope
they dropped
they
hard.
Yeah, they did. And then Fairy Tail dropping that 1 position, and they're close.
Still here. Yeah.
They're holding on by a thread at this point.
Unreal.
I fear that we lose Fairy Tail. So that's what do you got to say about this one?
Yeah, it's a collection of shitters, man. I don't know what else to say. People are decaying downward. Titans, they got pushed down. It's inevitable. They lost most of their core unit, right? Friendly, dead. Dusk, they're not dead. They still earn enough EXP, in my mind, to crawl up Rare. Like, they're not going to be pushed out. If, from what I'm seeing, continues on. Cheese Cult, I don't know what happened to them. They were holding Rare hostage, essentially, right? But now suddenly they're dropped off. Again, in the grand scheme of things, these are top 30 guilds. So as Theron pointed out last time, it's still an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
We're hyper focused on what we're seeing right now. They could still float in the 30 spot and then come back up. It's the pendulum swing. So this event, we could be seeing a lot of change here, or guilds reviving. But it's fortunate to see Cheese Cult drop. It's unfortunate to see Fairy Tail barely holding on. I mean, Zach was, doing his hardest. He was a rare tier guild, but that's still a huge accomplishment for what Fairy Tail is, like low maintenance, hardworking. They're a solid group.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I want to go over earned EXP real quick. Titans earned 7 mil. Friendly earned 492,000 mil. Dusk almost 1 mil.
Wait, mil or 100,000?
Oh, my bad. What am I saying?
Yeah, you're like 472 mil.
No. I said so 700. So 720,000 EXP. Excuse me.
There it is. Yeah.
492,000 EXP for friendly. Dusk almost a mil. 979. Right there. So that's why I think Dusk, they're in a good position. They're just dropping because of other guilds. Yeah, Cheese Cult, 500,000 EXP. 513. All right, 513.
They are PvE, so
they are PvE, but it's still hard. It's so hard to look at when you see Solid Step in Rad, right?
Yeah.
And Fairy Tail under 400k EXP. Pretty insane.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So rare. It looks like rare tier. You know, some weeks it'll be a door that's opened and a new guild has popped in, but it looks like this week it's a door that's opening and guilds are shuffling out. So we'll see. We'll see the next set of data for the next 7 days will be super interesting, I think.
Yeah. A lot of people are shitting on the friendly conglomerate right now.
Dang, dude.
Fascinating.
They're not bad people. They just have too many guilds. I think that's what it comes down to. There's just, I don't know, maybe, I don't really get it. Their Discord is giant, so you can kind of see like they have an active community that's too big for one guild. Maybe it's too big for 2 guilds, but damn, like 4 guilds, what's going on here?
Yeah. Bring back Not So Friendly on the leaderboard.
Yeah, that's the cooler name. Not So Friendly is the cooler name.
Yeah. Cool.
Keep it know they're bad people.
Let me zoom out here, and then we could change to earned EXP so everyone can see that as well. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a little, rough, but it gets the job done. You can see it like that.
Yeah, there's blog posts coming out. You'll see it this weekend.
Yeah. So that is the conclusion of the weekly report on the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. This is number 5 on the report, which means we just completed week 6. So it caused a little more confusion there for you, which means we are halfway through. If my calculations are right, we're about halfway through. I could be completely wrong. So, yeah, there we go. That's the conclusion. Ready, break. Goodbye.
What?
Don't leave. Come back. I joke.
Please. We gotta at least say hi to Global. This actually went pretty long.
Yeah, that was fun. Enjoyable. A lot of hee-hees and
ha-has. Why is Ubi in Global but not in stream? Can someone answer that? Also, before you leave right this moment, can you please just like the video? We love every one of you.
We only love the people who like the video.
Okay, yeah, that's true too. If you don't like the video, I'm not gonna fucking talk to you in Global, okay? I have no way to prove that you like the video, but I'm not gonna talk to you in Global.
Oh, look at Mammoth.
Mammo.
It's your boy, Couch Cat Paisen.
Thank you, Crystal. Crystal says thank you so much for your work. And thank you for the cup of coffee.
Yeah, thanks for the cup of coffee. We appreciate that.
Is Ubi actually being a mod, or is he just shitting in pillows?
It's classic.
Classic.
Soph is asking, no review? Question mark.
Didn't we already do Soph? I thought we did that.
I don't know. Did you cross them off the list if you did?
Yeah. You want to do one roast and then we're out of here? We can do one.
Yeah, we can do one roast.
Let's do one roast.
Roasty roast.
We got effed on the stream today, so we might as well do a roast. Let's see who's next.
Flashbang.
Yeah, dark mode behind a paywall. Don't ever do that if you're a dev. All right, DD is next. Oh, Soph hasn't been roasted yet. They're coming up.
Soph is here. Might as well do them since they're here.
Let's do Soph. Soph is here because Soph has been waiting, I feel like, for 5 years.
Yeah.
Does DD even play the game anymore? I don't know.
DD's around every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Ubi's playing Monster Hunter. There. All right, we're doing this for real, chat. This is a profile roast. It's all in good fun. It's super mean. So there's your warning. Let's find Soft. There's Sofrioni. How do you say your name? All right. Not getting effed on stream was a Twitch thing. It sure is. All right, let's do this. Let's share the screen.
Let's do it.
We're coming
Share
in
that
hot.
stream.
Coming in hot, team. Okay. Do this. All right, we're enhancing.
Enhance. Look at that mermaid.
Holy shit. Okay, so here's our player roast. Again, it's all in good fun, but it's extremely mean sometimes. And I have a list. So if you're interested in getting your profile roasted and you haven't been roasted before, DM me in game. I add you to a master list and then cross you off when I roast the shit out of you like a marshmallow. I said that last time and it stuck. So yeah, I'm gonna roast you like a marshmallow, Soft. Here's your trigger warning. We do not know. Okay, we do not know if they're a role player. We do not know if they're a weeb. So here's your warning in case we discover something that we can never unsee. But here we are. We're with Sofrioni. I think of pasta when I read the name every time. They're also a published author under the PPH house, Paisen's publishing house. So if you're up and coming indie author in a pixel 2D dating game, and you have a book idea and it sounds good and you don't have the funds to publish it yourself, I will edit it for you. I will supply you the funds and publish it for you. But yeah, Soft is a alumni in the PPH community. All right, so first and foremost, we have their avatar here. It's a mermaid. They're probably role-playing as a mermaid. Disgusting, honestly, but not a bad avatar, so I can't knock them. Again, the scoring here is out of 10. I will ask everyone's score at the very end. Let's move on. Nothing really exciting. I mean, level 35k, not bad, Soft. I thought you were a noob. Motto says, stepping out of water, the ocean in my heart. Pretty disgusting here. Stop role-playing in your motto, people. So we're at a 5 out of 10 right now. They legacy, chat. We do not like legacy players. You're at a 1 out of 10. Already fucking blown out of the water, so to speak. Get it? Pun intended. Yeah, legacy players, what are you doing? Let's see what's showcase. The orphanage. So we have the orphanage here. This is one of the books, and so the truth is Soft's first book. It's really good. The orphanage I helped out on. It's super good. So now you're back at like a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. I'll give you 3 out of 10, even though you're legacy, for having one of the books I helped publish it. You know, in your
Soft
showcase.
says, I legacied when it came out. I regret.
Yeah, and that's a regret you're always going to have for the rest of your life. Awards. Give a man a fish. Everyone has that award. Nothing special. Health. I have this health. Nothing special. Bio. Oh my freaking lord. Consider giving a rep. Jesus. So rep begging. Disgusting. If you find me on your way in our 200 below, send me a DM. Okay, so you're buying votes for the best player community event. So I see you in 2023. You're going to get some votes. This is how Cutie did it. This is how Cutie won best, whatever it was, friendliest player, chattiest player. Read my book. Yeah, excellent. I don't see anywhere that says PPH here, so I'm gonna knock you down to 2 out of 10. What? Mermaid? Right after the amazing tuna, love you. Okay, so you're role playing as sisters or some shit. Disgusting. More role play. Is anyone else triggered right now? I'm super triggered. This is disgusting. Moving on. Begging for weapons. Begging for a lot of shit. Okay, so role playing beggar. This is a long bot. Okay, if you're not Sin, you don't need a bio that's like 5 pages long. All right, let's say that now. You don't need this long of a bio, but I digress. Travel party, whatever. But they're in Rain Factory. Soft, were you? I thought you were in Babel. Did I miss something?
Oh, that's soft blanket.
No, I thought soft was like in Babel. I know the difference. You don't know the difference. Anyway, let's see some comments here. There's Tuna, the third player of Golden Arrows. Amazing to see that Tuna is still alive, but this is from 2 years ago. We're another role player. And there's okay, we don't need to see anymore. If Cuban's in your comments, we don't need that. All right, let's head over to stats. I'll give him a rep for participating in the roast. Stats, Ice Neo might come for you. Not sure if that's a problem. Okay. Crazy Fi, do you think they've done bounties?
Yes.
Yeah, Mamo says she left a long time ago. See, I knew it. I knew at one time, I just could not remember. Okay, bounties, 100. Okay, disgusting.
Damn, that's actually the most I've seen out of all the roasts so far.
We don't like legacy. We don't like bounties around here. Just take notes if you're going to get roasted. Yeah, look at these levels, man. You actually do play the game.
Yeah, Ocean Friend.
Ocean Friend, sweet. I mean, that's not the worst thing we've seen. Dill. Interaction, doesn't matter. Equipped. Okay, we don't need to see. We don't need to see. Not that it's better than mine.
You
but
probably have a better chance at the legendary tier ones. Click on the helmet. Click on the helmet. Or the shield. That? Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, no, you're just.
All
bad.
right, we're out of here. We're moving on. It does not important. Oh, we don't care about this. We don't care about this either.
Holy fishtails, Batman!
I know. Holy shit. Why do people collect? Why?
That's amazing.
Why? What are you gonna do with 21,000 fishtails? Besides quit the game.
That is so wow.
98 background of 140.
That's wild. That is wild.
Bro, do you even live by an ocean?
Holy shit, look at all those collections.
I'm fucking checking you right now. Do you even live by an ocean?
Soft is saying show the rod. Go back to equipped. Nowler says Soft wants you to show their rod on stream.
That's not this stream. That's the after hours adult swim.
That's yeah.
This one? I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I don't know how to fucking say this. EO stress favor? Like, what the fuck? All right.
Kiss thy. What was that axe? Kiss thy what?
I'm not reading that. I'm not getting demonetized anymore. All right, chat. That was soft. I'm going with a 2 out of 10. A strong 2 out of 10 here, especially since they're in rainforest.
Nowlery with the onlyrods.com.
Only rod. 2 out of 10. Chat, out of 10. What's Soft's profile? Crazy Fi, what do you give?
Yeah, I would give it a 6 out of 10 for all the ocean theme because I went to the beach and went fishing over the weekend.
Okay, you're a faker, dude. Keeban, I give 5 couches out of 10. Excellent choice. Tio says 3 out of 10, but plus 10 because Rune Factory 13 out of 10. Okay, that's not the grading rubric, but thanks. What if we just call Rain Factory a different name every time?
Yeah, just the running joke.
I swear, I think Amelia said rustic furniture earlier. So, Bombs. Okay. Bomb says 6 out of 9. Still not the grading rubric, but thanks. Silver Wolf says 8 out of 10 because mermaids are cool. They're not real. Nauri says 10 out of 10. Great rod. Nauri, you're supposed to be a lady. Mamo says 10 out of 10. The first and the best mermaid. Cutie says plus 10 for cute avatar. -2 for full celestial tools. I'm jealous. -1 for Rune Factory. Plus 3 because it's soft, and totals to 10 out of 10. Holy shit, what a convoluted way to give a grading. Chat, do not be like Cutie, but I love you, Cutie. AFK Machine says 3 out of 10. I knew it. AFK Machine is a homie. Okay, I think that's the scores. Okay, so that was the profile roast for. Okay, Giseric says 10 out of 10. Best mermaid out there. And
that is really good.
Yeah, and Hug Ted doesn't even vote and just does this fucking little eye thing. God damn it, Hug Ted. You do that.
Wait, who? Soft, did you do your pixel art or was it someone else? Because that is actually incredible.
Doesn't it say? Or do they not have it showcased?
Can you? I don't know. It might be their showcase.
They don't have it showcased.
Go to their showcase and see.
No, they don't. There's nothing here. It's just fish. This is a bunch of fish. What is this cursed book?
Soft says foo-foo.
Foo-foo? Oh, okay. All right. That'll do the roast. That'll be the stream for Thursday.
That'd be the stream.
Coffee stream with Luby sometime in the future. Since he's going on vacation, we're going to bump it. Crazy Fi, what is the countdown until you disappear? 1 more week?
Any day now.
Any day now. So we're grateful to have Crazy Fi here when we can. I guess you just say.
Yeah. One day I'll just disappear.
It's gonna, dude. The new event's gonna drop, and you're gonna be like,
and I'll be gone.
Gone, and I'll be like, what the fuck's the event? Because so chat, since you're here, we're gonna open up to you. We reached out to Mike, and we wanted more out of the partnership, or at least to expand it, right? Not want more, but we wanted to expand the efforts. So we got the green light. We're supposed to talk to Wicked. I guess we're just going to send her a message because that doesn't happen ever. So we had to figure out some relationship with staff to actually, bring you exclusive content. We don't know when that will happen, if it will happen. Mike blessed it. It's going to be up to us to kind of push that, though. So, yeah, maybe we send a message to Wick Crazy Fi this weekend and see what the fuck goes on. But Keeban used to be our inside, guys. But Keeban got fired, so you can't trust him for anything anymore.
True.
What else? Yeah, I think that's really. Oh, so I have an awesome article dropping tomorrow. Keep your eye out for that. It's pretty cool. It's about why guilds are important in SimpleMMO, and if you're in a guild or lead a guild or like guilds, it's important that you read it, I think. Anyway, yeah, Crazy Fi, is there anything you want to say specifically?
Nah, I mean, every time I get to come on stream, I get excited. I truly enjoy this community. This is awesome. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week, or not actually, because I want to meet my baby boy. But we'll see. I'll keep everyone up to date. Don't worry.
We're all your baby boy in spirit.
Yeah. Everyone here is going to get swaddled and put to sleep.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Also, check out the merch. The guild shirts are an awesome idea. It costs you nothing. Just work with me. We'll get shit done. We'll make sure your guild has a shirt and it's represented. Yep. This weekend, playing some COD, some Battlefield, whatever game people want to play. So if you're looking for a Discord to hang out and watch people play in 4K, stop by the CouchCat server. We're always sharing our screen. We're playing COD, whatever we're playing, and have a good time. But that'll do it. We'll see you next week, hopefully on Monday. If Crazy Fi somehow, his wife goes into labor, it'll be me. I'll scramble. I'll find friends. I'll do something, but I'll be here Monday. No issues there. But yeah, have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your week. Continue to like all of our content, like the video, subscribe, head on over to couchguypod.com for more SimpleMMO content. Keep playing SimpleMMO, and if you're not doing so already, use Yomu's SimpleMMO App Hub for your chat needs, for your gaming needs. It's awesome, and if you already use it and you love it and you want to support Yomu, consider the Patreon tiers. He's got 3 levels, and every month, so new month, we're doing a giveaway to give you 2 weeks of in-app time at a Patreon level to test it out. That'll be in our Discord server. We'll announce it on the stream once Yomu gives us the green light to do it. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Peace out, chat. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Dude, do that one more time.
Goodbye.
I swear.